Okay. Hey guys. So I'm actually getting ready to do a get to know me with my mom. Um, just wanted to give you a up to date. So we went to the doctor this morning. Um, Baby boy gained some weight. So he's at 8 pounds and 15 ounces right now. 2.5 weeks old. He'll be 3 weeks old on Monday. Today's Friday. So yeah. But he did so good. Funny story, he did pee on himself and got pee all in his hair and of his face. And I was like freaking out. You know, we already have a daughter, so the whole penis thing with little boys is new for me, and I just is new for me. So yes, so that went well after he peed on himself. So he's gonna get like his first little bath tonight. So we're super excited. That happened. I like I told you guys before, I don't know if I'm gonna post that vlog, but I did go back to work on Tuesday, so that's been different and kind of very demanding, but it's all good. And I did miss him on the first day. I'm not gonna lie, like it was kind of like bittersweet, like going back to work because mommy got to get the bag, but also missing my little baby boy. And then our daughter is leaving tomorrow with my mom to go to Florida for a week just to like get some fresh air. She's virtual schooling, so get into a different scenery. She's already talking about how she wants to like do her schooling from outside because it's like 80 degrees there. So yes, so just wanted to give you guys an up to date. Yeah, so he had a doctor's appointment today. Tomorrow I go to work, and my mom and my daughter are leaving tomorrow. And Valentine's Day is Sunday. Not sure. Oh, you want to say hi to the people? Say hi. Not sure what I'm gonna do yet. I mean, we're gonna be in the house because you know we have a newborn, but I don't want wifey to hear me. But I have a little something planned. So yeah, so stay tuned to this video because it's gonna be amazing. My mom is hella funny, hella cool, and yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, pull it forward a little bit. Okay, I'm just trying not to get.
I need some lip.
Oh yeah, we do need lip.
Let me get a little bit of lip.
Okay. Oh, that's good. Okay.
I'll be back.
Bring me some too. Oh, can you give me one? And her in the glass too. I kind of want her to turn it.
You look
Okay.
wrinkled.
No, I don't feel wrinkled. Okay.
Okay, you can't see my penis.
All right,
This is nice.
guys. Welcome back to Just Saying with Ash, and I have a special guest, my beautiful mom. This is about to be so funny
I know.
and fun too.
It is gonna be funny.
So yes, it's gonna be a Q&A with mommy and daughter. You want to tell them a little bit about yourself? Well, I will say that she's
you wanna
visiting
know?
from Florida. She's not new. It's been a year. No,
7
retired.
months. Oh.
7 months.
Oh no, 7 months living in Florida, but I've been retired almost. It'll be 2 years this year in
I know
September.
that's right.
Yeah.
Talk about boss up. But we'll get to that later because I do have a question about that too. Okay, so of course, baby's behind the scenes, and she is going to be asking us some questions. Well, asking lady some questions. Yes,
Just me.
everybody calls her lady, so yeah, just get with it.
I'm the only one getting questions.
I think so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You ready?
Okay. Lady, out of all 3 of your kids, you have to pick one.
Oh no.
Whose upbringing challenged you the most and why?
Ashley. And she knew the answer to that. That's why she asked me that question.
She did.
Ooh, why?
I'm getting hot.
Well, okay, she was the last one. I had already had 2. By the time I had her, I was a little tired. So she got away with a lot more stuff. Her sister didn't appreciate that. So she was like spoiled. She was spoiled
Yes.
up until the age of probably like 16, 17, 18.
I think I I might still be a little spoiled now.
Yes, but she don't get away with as much as she used to, but she
No.
did for a long time.
I did. Okay.
Yeah. So
I
I
was
would say Ashley.
Yeah, but I would say a follow-up question to that is, at what age were you like, oh, this girl gonna drive me crazy? Because I have a story for this that I remember.
Oh Lord. Okay. Well, some background, and y'all excuse my nails. I wasn't supposed to show my nails because my nail polish is jacked up. Let's see. Well, I separated from Ashley's father when she was like 13, so I kind of overcompensated because she didn't have a dad, so she really got.
Well, I had a dad. He wasn't
Well,
around.
he wasn't around, so whatever. Anyway, so it was just she and I were the only ones in the house, so I was overcompensating for the fact that her dad wasn't around. And we had fun too, because we would do
Yeah.
stuff and go out shopping and
Well, like,
getting
I would
food
play
to
hooky
eat.
from
Yes,
school. Like, I don't want to go to school today. She's like, all right, you want to go to the mall?
I know.
But
Well, not during the week because I had a job, but
some days.
we did a little too much.
Yeah.
I did a little too much. Anyway, but I remember one time we was in a store. I think Ash was like 16 or so, and she wanted something. And then something just clicked with me. It's like, okay, I need to stop buying this child. Like, every time she wants something, I
Yes.
buy it. So that's when I realized it's like, okay, I have to stop like doing everything. So I don't think she got what she wanted in the store that day.
Yeah.
And then that kind of started me on the whole.
And I did feel bad later on, like probably like senior year, like, ugh, I probably shouldn't have done that. But my story was gonna be, I will never forget. I think it was 4th grade, or no, it was 5th grade. She threatened to hold me back.
Oh yeah, that's a good story.
Like literally was like, you know I can hold you back. I don't care what the teacher say. Like I can hold you back, cause I was just being a knucklehead.
She was
just
lazy.
Yeah, I was lazy. I
With
was
her
just
schoolwork,
passing,
she was lazy.
just to pass C's, you know. And
Well, she wasn't doing no work.
and she was like, I think you told one of my friends like, well, Ashley might not be in the grade with you next year because she might be repeating the 5th grade again. And I was like, no, I don't want to do that. So that kind of snapped. But yes,
She
that
didn't
was
want to
when
be.
I was.
I told her too. I said, you know the 4th graders because she went to private school, so they all knew each other.
Oh yeah, everybody knew everybody. So it's like
So
I would
when
be
you
known as
when
the
you
girl.
still in the
Yeah.
everybody in this class go to the 6th grade, then the kids in the 4th grade, you're gonna be in the 5th grade with them. I
and
don't
I
think
was
you
like,
want that.
it clicked, and I was like, okay.
Her grades got a lot better after
Let me
that.
get myself together. Stop playing around.
So she
Yeah.
turned herself around. She ain't stupid or nothing. She was just being lazy.
Yeah, I wasn't stupid.
She still ain't stupid, but she ain't ass lazy no more either.
No, I'm not. Okay.
Oh Lordy.
That was a good one.
Lady, did Ashley come out to you, or did you already know she liked girls?
I had a,
And don't be dropping names.
I know not to drop no names, Lord.
Okay. Let me sip my wine off this one.
You can't have too much wine. No, I had an idea that she liked girls.
How old was I?
I'm trying when I had the idea. Probably in high school. I don't know
Yeah.
about in between 15, 16, maybe
Yeah, it was-
16, something like that.
It was sophomore
I would say
into
like
junior
15.
year.
Yeah, between
Yeah.
15, 16.
So you was on it.
Yeah, mothers know those things.
Do you remember when I was like, oh, I think such and such like me? And her response was, I know.
Oh,
You remember that?
if it's the such and such
I-
I'm thinking about,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I was
Yeah.
like, oh, okay. See, and so, and me and Wifey talk about this all the time. We don't have like crazy coming out stories, which I sympathize for people that have to go through a lot to like come out. But the fact that I said that, and it took me a while to like say, so I think such and such likes me because we were friends first, and for her to just be like, I know, it was kind of like, whew, okay, well if you know, then you don't mind what may
No.
happen next, you know?
No, it's all good.
Yeah. So yeah. Mommies now.
Lady, what's the most memorable story where Ashley brought you to tears?
Oh, that's a story. St. Thomas
Oh.
More. Ashley used to sing on the choir, St. Thomas More.
I can still carry a little bit of a tune. That'll
So-
be another video.
So we would, because they went to Catholic school and because their dad is Catholic, I'm not Catholic, I'm Methodist, but they went to Catholic school, he's Catholic, so we went to Catholic church. So we went to Mass every Sunday and they sang in the choir. Ashley was young when you wasn't even
I
fifth
don't
grade.
even know. I gotta look up when that movie came out. I don't even know. I
You was
probably
probably
was
like,
like
in the fourth grade or something. She was little. Well, she little anyway,
yeah, I
but
think I was like
maybe fifth grade. I don't know.
maybe fifth, sixth grade. 'Cause
Really?
I remember. So in Catholic school, once you hit sixth grade, you can wear skirts and not jumpers. And I remember I was like
Wearing the skirt.
starting to like feel myself a little bit. I could wear the skirt, and I was
Okay.
coming into my own.
Well, she probably looked like she was in the fourth grade,
Yeah.
but I just remember her being tiny. But we were in church one Sunday, and this was the Sunday where the school choir sang. So they start playing this song. Every time I hear this song, I think about her. And Lord, now I have a brain fart. I can't think of the song.
It was so
Order
Sister
My
Act.
Steps.
No, it was Joyful Joyful.
No, it was Order My Steps.
Okay.
It was Order My Steps. I can't hit the note, but
Oh,
it was
okay,
Order My
yeah,
Steps.
it
So
was
the
Order My
choir was
Steps.
singing that song, and then all of a sudden, this little boy, this little child, starts singing this song. I can't remember. It was like a high note too,
Yeah, it was like,
and she hit that note. I know, and I was sitting in church looking. I was like, "Oh my God, that's Ashley."
And she had to stand up because it was a big choir, I don't know, stand.
Yeah,
But I was standing with the mic, but you couldn't really see me.
Like I
she knew it was
said,
me
she
because
was
I was her
tiny.
child, but
yeah. I'm like, "Oh my God, that's Ashley singing." So that about brought me to tears. I almost lost it in church
Yeah.
that day. But every time I hear this song, I think about her.
aw. See, I remember singing Joyful Joyful, but that was a whole production too. But that was
Yeah.
after probably the first song.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, okay.
There's so much to remember, especially when you have more than one child. It's like
Yes.
you can't remember every little thing.
So I do have a question now that we're talking about singing and music and stuff because, so tell them, okay, so backtrack. So literally growing up, like we would listen to all, like I grew up on all kinds of music to the point where people are like, how you know that song? How you know this? Like how you know that band or, you know. So kind of give a background on, because I always describe her as like, oh, I had like a hippie for a mom.
Oh, I think I was a hippie.
I didn't think you was a hippie, like a little flower child. So tell the people, like, as far as
Okay.
music goes, and you know, you can
Like
talk
the
about
music,
how
I
like
like this
Deja,
stuff.
like you guys bond off of
Okay.
like, you know, rock and all that. So
Okay.
what was your like?
Well, let's start off. I'll
Yeah.
start off. Okay, you can see I'm black. And when I was growing up, well, when I was in high school, disco was a thing.
I remember.
And their dad was really into disco. He actually tried to teach me to hustle one time, but I wasn't having that.
How you
like,
do the hustle?
I don't know, because I wasn't trying to learn hustle. So I wasn't into that scene. My neighbors, my cousins, my best cousin, like my older sister, her and her oldest brother, they were into rock and roll. So we would hang out and stuff. So I would be like sitting in the back of his car jamming to like Led Zeppelin and all
The good ones. Like
yeah,
the
the
good
old,
rock and
the
roll.
old hard rock and rolls from the groups from the 70s. So that's how I got into listening to rock, I guess. I mean, I like all kinds of music. So actually in high school, a lot of people were surprised that I liked listening to that kind of music because a lot of black folk back then didn't listen to that, not where I grew up anyway.
Yeah.
But I love it. So
And
at
that,
home we would listen to all of that kind of stuff. It got to, I love Janis Joplin, so it got to the point where,
Maybe we'll do a little serenade because we have this
no, we're not doing that.
favorite Janis Joplin
We're not doing no
song.
serenade.
We could do it later for the people. We'll see. We'll
We'll
see.
see.
But yeah, so Janis Joplin, Jimi Hendrix,
Yeah. Then we got into the
Queen.
80s. Yeah, I love Queen.
Yeah,
I went
we
to see
love
Queen at a
Queen.
concert. Ooh.
And it's crazy because fun fact, when Bohemian Rhapsody came out,
I
what's
took the
Freddie Mercury, we all went to see it, and my daughter, our 14-year-old, was like knew all the words. So it's so cute because she has an ear for stuff too.
And she grew up listening to all
yeah,
that
she grew up
we
listening to it
listened
because I listened to it,
Yeah,
and
I
your grandma
to it.
listened to it.
Yeah.
What's another one?
What, groups?
Yeah.
So when you get
So
into,
it was rock, and then it was like
in the 80s, the punk rock stuff. So it was like Police and Eurythmics and
oh yeah.
and I used to listen to Heart. That was more in the 70s.
What's the Stevie Nicks?
Yes.
David Bowie, was that
Yes.
right?
No,
Yeah.
I like David Bowie.
David
Rod
Bowie,
Stewart.
Rod Stewart.
I love Led
Just
Zeppelin.
sometimes when songs come on, we're just like, like certain people be like looking at us like, what, y'all are crazy. So
Or
at
sing
your
it.
wedding, was it at your wedding when we all, me and my two sisters, we like sung this Janis Joplin song to the top of our lungs.
And my cousin.
your
Yeah. My matron of honor.
yes, and your 50, was that big party we threw for you? Your 50th?
Did we do it then too?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, I don't
I
even
have
remember
pictures
that.
of that,
Oh
too.
goodness,
Yes.
I don't remember. that.
But even with like, I don't even even with like Sade, like for
Oh, I
instance,
love Sade. I forgot
most people
about
didn't
Sade.
really know about Sade. At least like my friends.
I saw her in concert too.
What era was that? Like 90s?
I think so.
90s Sade. Oh, what's that other French like Les Nubians?
Yes. I saw them in concert too.
Just like
This
crazy,
is all
like
coming up. I forgot.
eccentric. Yeah.
My granddaughter asked me all the concerts, but I forgot about
Yeah,
that
I would
one.
love it. She would love that because they sing in French.
Some of it.
What are the other ones like? Not Arrested Development, like
Different kind of group.
Everyday People. Who is that? But all those
know.
like songs, I know.
Y'all know who that is.
Rob Bass, her favorite song is It Takes Two or Back to Life? Who does
Hmm.
Back to Life?
Soul to Soul.
Soul to Soul, yes, Soul to
Ooh,
Soul.
girl, you're taking me
I
back.
know, but that's why like
Those were all
I
the
had
parties.
such
We
a-
had good
oh my
parties,
goodness,
too.
Yes.
And
Ooh,
nice clubs, going to the club.
that's
Club
a
is
good
different now.
follow-up. Well, not even follow-up question. So back in the day, and if I say 9100, like half of the people watching this will be like, oh yeah, I remember 9100. But I remember
what she
her
did.
and my dad used to have parties, and literally we would be so excited when they got ready for the parties because all of the furniture from like the living room would end up in our room. So we like jumping on couches because they turned up in our room. Like they would
That
put
was
everything
crazy.
away.
We lived in a 3-bedroom
Huge.
Rambler, so it wasn't huge.
It
but
was huge to us, but
Yeah.
it was just like, oh my gosh, they would have these huge parties. And I never had a party there. My two sisters did. My oldest sister, was it 13th birthday party?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
That was fun.
I think Rump Shaker was out or something
Something
on the
up
wall.
against the wall. Yes.
And was I there? I got to stay. So we're 6 years apart, me and my oldest
You may have
sister.
been out on the grown-ups were out on the carport.
Yeah, I think I was out like outside and cars
Sitting on
just
the
rolling
carport.
up, rolling up, rolling up.
Cars
All these
full of
guys
boys.
from DC and Southeast rolling up
I
and
said, oh my
oh
God.
my goodness. So
She
yeah.
had a fun time. It was a fun party.
It was definitely a fun party. I hate that nowadays
You can't do
kids
that now.
don't dance and
Or
do all that because
appreciate
we
that.
used to literally. Well, you have that story too. Like when the parents cut the lights on, it's like jean marks all on the walls
Yes,
because
I
all the
wasn't
boys'
happy about
jeans like on the walls because you
Because
like
the boys don't dance.
dance.
Yeah.
Oh, kitty cabarets. Oh my goodness, yeah. Those
Fun
are
stuff.
yeah, fun stuff. But yeah, so I don't really have. Let me see. Well, I will say this that you know this, but you are like my best friend. Strongest woman I know. Like we have some stories. I'm not gonna make
No, you ain't gonna
but
make
we
me
have
cry.
like some stories, like stories for days, and just her advice, her just wisdom, and like all the things that she's been through, and just always being transparent but not too much to it's like judgy or anything like that. So yes, I'm glad that you came on to
I
chat
know,
with
this
the
was
people.
so different. I can't wait to see
You
this.
did so good. She did so
I
good.
did.
So yes, this.
You all like sitting up and stuff. I don't like
No.
that.
So yes, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Definitely comment down if you have any follow-up questions for Lady, or if you want her to come back and we can do a part 2,
Oh my.
which will be really
In
fun.
the spring or the summer. 'cause
Yes,
it's-
because she's over
I'm in
Virginia
Virginia
right
now,
now,
and it's cold.
and it is cold. It is very cold.
It's 81 degrees in Florida where I live.
So yes, thank you, love you, and later.
Bye.
Peace in my heart.
No.
Yes, it is. Never, never. Piece of my heart now,
Right,
baby.
baby.
Play it. Let me see.
What were we singing?
I bet you it's piece of my heart.
What were we singing?
The why didn't I make you feel
Hard guys.
like you were my own man? Oh Lord. What's that? A commercial? No, that's piece of my heart.
Oh,
You
yeah,
know this
that's
one
something.
too. You gonna get in the camera? We know this one. Come on, come on. Oh, this is it.
Didn't I make you feel like you were my only man? Yeah, didn't I give you everything that a woman possibly can? How do you know I did? But each time I tell myself that I've had enough. Well,
This my
I'll
part.
show you, baby, that a woman can be tough. Come on, come on, come on, come on, and take it. Take another little piece of my heart now, baby. Break it, break another little bit of my heart, and darling, yeah. Come on, take another little piece of my heart now, baby. Well, you know you got it. Shout if it makes you feel good.